everybody! 2 days ago I have posted that I have received my hand bow from Grózer, and today is the day when I shoot him the first time. And yeah, check the brace height. Indeed, it's 6.5 and not 7 inches. And what I did to make it more comfortable for me, I wrapped the handle a bit. It looks quite massive, and yeah, but it's more easy to string now, because if you string it and you have this very sleek handle, the bow likes to turn a bit, and this is no good. And now as you have this bigger surface, the bow is easier to handle, or easy to handle, let's say it like this. And it's easy to grip as well, so that it doesn't hurt anything, and if you hold it tight, it's no problem, although you should be relaxed while shooting. Okay, yeah, that's the bow. And furthermore, I have a few arrows I would like to shoot. There is the Spine 1000. The arrow is, I think, about 29 inches long, has a weight of 240 grain, and effectively this is 8 grain per pound. Then I have my Neoa shaft Bark 800, the one that I have created with a hand set. This is a versatile quiver set. I've exchanged the knock. So before there was this sphere 6.2 knock, and this is just not shootable, this crap. But this one is a very good vermeil knock. The arrow has 270 grain weight, so that means it will have a 9 grain per pound. And these ones are also Neoa shafts. It's the ESO 800. It has a weight of 285 and has then effectively 9.5 grain per pound. And I'll check them all and find out which one works best for this bow. Let's start. It's the Han bow or Hannish bow. From Grózer, and the bow has a strength of 30 pound at 28 inches. Overall length from the very top to the very bottom is 61 inches, and between the nocks 59. The string has a length of 51 inches, so 10 inches less than the overall length. The brace height is 6.5. Arrow pass 21 millimeters. The handle design is squared, and I know this from the Hungarian bow. This hurts my fingers, so I have wrapped the handle. This wrapping can be removed completely, so this is not glued on, it's just wrapped, and I fixed the wrapping with glue, but it's not glued on the bow. And yeah, so this has a benefit for stringing, for example, because the relatively thin profile here lets the bow easily slide if you string the bow. So that can happen. You need to be very careful if you do not wrap the handle like me, and if you keep it as it is, so it can turn a bit. So, as we say in German, aufgepasst. Furthermore, this is the biocomposite technology. So as we all know, we have here the sinew plates that have been prepared. We have the processed horn on the belly side. We have wood inside. I don't know which wood is here in the handle because it's covered with horn. And we have bamboo here in the limbs. And I think this is cherry wood here in the ziyas. And the ziyas are also reinforced with horn. The zia length for the top is 10 inches. And for the lower one, it's 8.5. So it's not only the shape of the bow that is asymmetric, there are also different lengths for the ziyas. Overall weight for the bow, before wrapping, was about 580 gram. So yeah, it's something. And yeah, this is how it looks like. And the benefit of this asymmetrical design is that if you have the arrow here, it's in the middle of the string and the forces are just spread likewise. So the tension here is symmetric. Yeah, like this. Okay, starting with the 1000 spine arrows, the lightweightest 8 grain per pound. First shots. The bow feels very strong. So yeah, 30 pounds. Yeah, this is more than I usually shoot, but I have had tested 35-pound before a few days ago, and yeah, it feels really, yeah, feels good. But so I couldn't shoot the last 2 days, so yeah, I think it will be better in a few rows. Next one in the row is the 9 grain per pound, the bark 800. So the 1000 went to the left. These ones go to the right. Yeah, this is okay. So this one was in the middle, the second was a bad shot. And now the heaviest. There's a Pro 800. Center shot. Seems the bow likes heavy arrows. Yeah, center shot. Heavy arrows. Show you. So as you can see, the ones in the center, I show you like this. These ones were the lightweightest ones, 8 grain per pound, went to the left, so they have 1000 spine. Nope. Then the 800 spine is good. I think this could be also bad shooting, but these ones were just first try the best ones. So I continue with these two. Okay, second round, starting with the 9 grain per pound, and yeah, the bow feels very good, and yeah, I get used to it. So continuing. Yeah. Center shot. Oh, it's not bad. These are fast knocking knocks, and I'm not a fast knocker. Yeah, I learned it. A bit too low. So this feels very good. Show you here in the full draw that I am capable of this way. And you see it's getting better. Okay, the heaviest ones. Too high. Better. Oh, close. So what I really like is that the bow doesn't make a loud noise, so it's very quiet. It's just, now you hear something, but if an arrow leaves the bow, this is just nice. It's not required, not essential to get a silencer in here. If you shoot it, it's silent. At least for me as the archer. Check. The 9 grain per pound again. I'm also knocking my thumb protection. Center shot. I will use these arrows. They fly nice here. Yeah. Not too bad. If I would have a Turkish archery instructor, he would say, you need to practice a lot more, dear, because this is a group of that size, and they can continue to the next level, let's say 10 meter, 12 meter, if they have a grouping like this. So this is a short distance here. It's about 7.5 meters. So if I try a new bow, I like to test it on a short distance, just in case. So now 9.5. I can use both, no problem. This is just amazing. This is, you don't hear if the arrow is away. So this is just, the release is just nice. It is quite rare that you have a bow when you release and you hear nothing. So usually you have a tongue or something like this. So the dark sounds are also very pleasant. But in this case, you don't hear something. This is really cool. Wow, I like that a lot. And the jaw itself feels very nice. So now, since the bow has been shot total 12 and 21 times by me, 21 arrows have left this bow, and he already feels smooth. Yeah, very nice. And I'm happy that I did the modification on the handle. You can see how massive it looks, but yeah, I use it, I need it, because if I pull the bow, you can see here that I use the whole surface here for as a anchor point here. And yeah, if it's too thin, like here, then it hurts a bit. But it doesn't only hurt here, it hurts here. Because if you wrap your fingers around it, these ones, at least for me, get hurt when the bow is moving after the release. And this is what I experienced with the Hungarian bow that has a square handle as well. And I wrapped the handle as well. It looks quite massive, a bit massive, but less won't have the correct effect for the fingers. So here I managed to get a little sleeker, and yeah, it already has this deepens where my fingers should be in, so I don't slide anymore up and down. So this is quite well. Yeah, it doesn't look very nice, but it's working very well. Okay, yeah, this is my bow. So yeah, still a very beautiful bow. So if I have it in my hand, it's not that visible to others. And effectively, I don't care, because I want to shoot the bow, and it needs to be, I need to feel it. And this is the feeling I have here. And this feels good. Because it's so nice, there's another round for me and the bow. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. A very nice bow. So I'll double check the brace height again, so maybe the string has settled a bit, and yeah, then I continue practicing. So that's a lot of fun I have, and yeah, all I can say is thank you all for watching, and thank you very much, Grózer, for building the bow for me. Thank you, everybody, and have a nice week. Bye bye.